The Bruins take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Tampa Bay is looking to break out. Now a quick pass to Gensel. And that's picked up by Lindholm. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Bruins have it now. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Shakes off the coverage. To his teammate. And that one's denied. The Bruins have it now. Sends a pass over. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Dishes it off. McAvoy's got it against the boards. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself.
He scores.
Вот так вот, вот так вот. Да.
Oh, that's what you call quick transition in a counter-strike, James, as the puck's going one way towards your end, and then it winds up going north. And guess what? You are the recipient of speed off the rush, and you find a way to cash in. Beautiful play from start to finish.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Bolts have taken a 1-0 lead.
Блядь, бросаем выйдем.
Receives the pass. Makes a move in front.
Бля.
And they score. And that might be
Да,
the
сука,
goal.
залетает.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they win the defensive zone faceoff.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off at icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Ах, бля.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by Yokiharu. And he gets just enough of it with the
Да, сука,
glove
зона
and keeps it out. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And it's a quick pass to Bjorkstrand. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, and he whiffs.
Блядь.
Zaka's got it in the defensive end.
Оброс был, нет? Да,
Icing is
папус.
the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Tampa Bay's got the puck inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Boards gain the line and on the attack.
Да, на.
Save! How did he get a piece of that? And that pass is redirected. Into the corner of the attacking area.
Да, на.
Oh, there is some heat on it. He makes the save. Penalty coming up as the
Почему не
plays along
залетает?
there.
Well, you can see him shaking his head and arguing with the official, James, but they're not changing their mind. This is a penalty.
Puck is
А
dropped.
типа
He
не
wins the
общество,
draw
блядь.
here in the defensive zone. Now over to Chernak. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, what a move. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and outwill his opponent to find the puck.
Cirelli's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Tampa Bay's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Denies him in front. Boston's ready to go on the attack. Fires it on net. Stopped by Vasilevsky. And that slides right out to center ice.
Да, дай нам здесь.
Feeds the puck to Lindholm. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Moves inside. Decides to think about it. Boston's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Cirelli's lugging the puck. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, the glove save! Where'd that come from? Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Here's the pass.
Ебать, блядь, пока не залетает.
Stay out. What a save by Swayman.
You got to give credit where credit is due, and that's a nice save by the goaltender. I mean, he is known for that shot, and he typically doesn't miss. So much pressure on this shit. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what they want.
Takes a bump, but hangs on to the puck.
Мощная оборона.
Take it along the wall. Big save by the goaltender. The Bolts will play it from the defensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Centering pass. Picked off in front.
Блядь, сколько можно.
Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Been a fun one so far. Neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Boston's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Nice zone entry on the left side. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Lindholm's going to play it against the half wall. Feeds it over.
Yeah,
oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Intercepted in the offensive end by Point. Passes it over. Lets it fly. Too much congestion in front.
Бля, вот это хуёво.
Gains the zone on the left wing. Shot. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Вот так, вот так.
The go-ahead goal.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Oh, how many times does this happen in a game, James? I mean, you get a golden opportunity at one end. Everyone's pressing forward. The quick counter-attack and transition gets going the other way, and then it capitalizes. That's a great one for one team, and it's a tough one to take for the other.
The Bolts take possession after that neutral zone face-off.
Vasilevsky's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
And that's off a stick. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Hagel. Feeds the puck over. And that's taken by the defense. And now he tries to get it across to Lysell. Puck grab by Middlestat. The Bolts have it behind the cage. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, look at this. Good defensive stop with the puck. Quick shot, and he throws it wide of the net.
Oh, this is a tough game, and you got to fight for your scoring chances, James, and this just seems like a waste when he misses wide.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Quick feed to Zadorov. Sends it to the middle. Oh, and he keeps it here. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Paul's taking it from his own end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the defensive end.
Там,
Monster
да.
blocker stopped by Swayman.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
And he's ridden off the puck. And some good footwork to kick it away. Slides it diagonally to Lettieri. And that's a great heads-up play by Provix. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes a shot. Misses over the net. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the boards. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Centering feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Unable to reach that one. Quick feed to Hedman. And that's stolen by Kepke. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. The Bruins cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Quick pass to Radish. Tampa Bay's on the attack. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the stop there.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Scooped up along the wall by Cirelli.
Да,
And that's blocked in traffic. Here's a shot. And somehow he got a piece of that one. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. The Bruins are on the attack. Broken up by McDonough. From the blue line.
хотя бы так.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Third period action is now underway. Let's go. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Bruins are fortunate to be in a close game here, James. They've had good goaltending, but they haven't been able to generate anything offensively. They got to get on their toes because they've been chasing the game. They've been on their heels. They need to get some quality opportunities, and they need to convert.
Points won it off the faceoff. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. And now he angles it across to Kucherov. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. And he makes
Да,
a
блядь,
save
как они,
at the
сука, не
line.
забивают.
Sauce on that one.
Давай еще, блядь.
Turns him away. Moves it to Pasternak. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off.
Мантамера не залетает.
Tampa Bay's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Radish has crossed the line and gained the zone. Quick pass across to Kiki. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Forces the turnover. Taken by Kucherov. Here's an odd-man rush. A chance up front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Middlestats picking up momentum through center. The Bolts have it against the wall. Angles it over to Gonçalves. The Bruins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Works it across to Zaka. Cross-ice pass. And sends it just out of reach. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Tampa Bay's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Cirelli's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Quick shot. Oh, how did he come up with that stop? Boston's through center and now in the offensive end. Denied by Vasilevsky. Cirelli stick handling in his own zone. Oh, this looks dangerous. Gonçalves plays the puck. Lets it fly. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer. Now they find themselves shorthanded.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Here's a chance.
А, нахуй, вот так.
Oh, wow, that That's how you do it.
Well, he's in close quarters, James. That's what he's known for. He gets that puck on his stick, his head is up, and he buries it in the back of the net. Ask anyone around the league or within his own team, and they'll tell you he's one of the most accurate and best shooters in the league, James, and this is another display right now. He doesn't have much time and space, but he has the wherewithal of what's around him. He gets it off quick, and he buries it.
The Bolts win it. And now it's grabbed by Radish. Tap dances around the check.
Yeah.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Tampa Bay's won the draw. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. Tries to feed it over to Bjorkstrand. And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided. It's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Shot! Sacrifices the body to block that in front. There's the shot. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine, and just misses wide.
The Lightning have possession along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. He's got a step. Pops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Gains the zone through the middle. Pete's going to join the penalty. Scores! Well, special teams is having a night here this evening.
But their command of the puck and the way they're using the space in the offensive zone here, James, they're manipulating the PK units coming out, and they're finding a way to get lanes to the net. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
The Bolts are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Bolts looking against the half wall. Denies him with the save. And he loses control here. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Puck moved over to Saka. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Here they come on the attack. Quick shot. And there's the save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Tampa Bay showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period up big time. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Avoids the poke check. McDonough's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's see the call here.
Well, the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
The Bolts win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Well, this is just a prime example of doing what it takes to keep the puck out of the net. In this case, right off the noggin.
Tampa Bay's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And here's a shot. And that's off the glove and will play on. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Grabbed along the boards by Kucherov. And that's intercepted by Kepke. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Big hit along the boards.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder.
And they score!
When you don't know what your opponent's going to do, you don't know where to be. I think the goaltender's still looking for that puck, James. I mean, that was just a quick release. It's a beautiful snapshot that's taken in stride, and it winds up filling the back of the net.
The Lightning have put in a complete effort tonight, and I mean, we're close to the finish line now here, Cheryl, but wow, they have really looked dominant.
They have, and they've had the killer
draw here in their own end. Pass ahead.
Ассаламу
Moves it to
алейкум.
Lindholm.
Короче, мне подождите, вам чуть-чуть я.
Fires it. Shuts him down.
Vasilevsky's done a good
Стоял,
job
даю.
making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to.
Я такой, о, моя прелесть звонит. Ура! У нее опять какие-то проблемы.
As we get set to resume
Ты моя
this
прелесть,
power
самая
play.
главная на свете.
Настроение поднялось, да? Да?
Lindholm's got the puck and they'll go on the attack. Couldn't catch the pass. Moves it quick over to Eskimo.
У-у-у.
Goes right to the
Сейчас
crease.
смотришь с ним.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Here he comes, in on the breakaway. Oh, denied the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
He gets that one too. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Puts it on net. Gives it
Блядь,
nothing and
заебал ты, Крым, блядь.
puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Geeky's ready for the draw as they continue to be short-handed here.
Zadorov's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Oh, look at the glove save by Vasilevsky.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Here's a chance on the attack. Denies him in front. The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Peak. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Poked away by Lettieri. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. The Bruins take possession here in the open ice. Can't get a hold of that pass. And there's the whistle icing the call. Tampa Bay's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third.
О,
Off the face-off, they take the puck. And we are all over with this one tonight. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the
О, бля,
neutral
неплохо,
zone as
неплохо.
well, they were
Девяточка.
able to gain
Да.
entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and drive the lanes. Did a great job on that.
Чай устанавливал, мне говорят, типа, это Кириллин, это ага, они типа не дают мне стакан, что вроде уже пьют. Они мне так, меня девушка взяла, пошла, короче, попросила стакан, налила мне чай, принесла мне чай. Будешь? И села дальше, я такой, нихуя себе. Они мне хлеб дают, знаете, без хлеба всегда. А то я кто последний? Они берут себе хлеб, они мне дают хлеб. То есть я не буду, а потом что